You ready? What's up, T&V fam? Welcome back to T&V Nation. It's your girl, Taiwana.
And your boy, Vaughn. And we are back on the scene, back on the set with another video for y'all. We made our own Wingstop, y'all. Most importantly, I tried to duplicate Wingstop's ranch recipe.
Oh my goodness.
So y'all know the queen is the ranch queen. She's also, Wingstop is at the top of that list. So we're going to see how this recipe came out. This ain't my recipe. So if it don't taste like Wingstop, it ain't my fault. So
did you get the recipe from Wingstop?
It was from somebody who said that her daughter had a friend who used to work at Wingstop or something like that, and she gave her the recipe.
Lord.
Real simple recipe. I got that video linked down below, but I might not link it if she said it don't really taste like Wingstop ranch. But we're going to find out. But anyway,
it don't look like it.
As for the wings, we got some lemon pepper and some hot and spicy. And the hot and spicy is obviously hot and spicy. We got some fries. I got some coleslaw over here, y'all. This my cream is part of the meal. And we both got some jalapeno peppers. So we about to get in on this, y'all. You want to taste that ranch first?
Yeah, I'm going to taste the ranch first on a fry. I'm scared.
Caitlin tasted it and she said it was good. She couldn't
say if it was
she
like
couldn't clarify
Wingstop?
whether it was just like Wingstop. Not quite. Did you get
It's really
that?
good. I think it tastes close, to be honest.
Close.
I think it tastes close. I think what's off is the consistency. This is a little thicker than Wingstop, but as far as taste.
Caitlin said it wasn't that thick, but I had just made it. It's been sitting in the refrigerator now for probably about an hour and a half.
It's a little more dill or something in this one. This has a little more tang than Wingstop has. But it's actually really good. It's better than a lot of bottled versions that I have. I like it a lot. I would actually eat it. It's good. It's just, like I said, a little more tangy than Wingstop's ranch. And just a tad bit thicker. But I would definitely eat this over lots of the bottle ranches that I have.
Oh, there we go. We can stop buying them then.
We really could. Because, y'all, my favorite ranch, bottle ranch, used to be Wishbone. And I kept feeling like it doesn't taste the same. And I noticed just a couple days ago, it said on there that it was a new, creamier formula. And I don't like it. And so now I was feeling like I don't have any bottle ranch that I like. I just like Wingstop. But I do like this, and I would eat this. It's pretty good. So I'm going to try it on a wing. So what'd you put on the hot and spicy to make it so hot and spicy?
I put that same stuff on there that I put on the Italian sausage. But it's got Tony Sachet, onion powder, garlic powder, and that Mark Wiens seasoning that Ace Eats turned us on to.
It's good.
It's good though, ain't it?
I like a spicy wing. It's a nice spice. I like this. Yeah, you should do this whole meal again one day. The homemade ranch and these hot and spicy. I'm sure lemon pepper is good too.
You taste lemon pepper yet?
I don't need the pepper, but I like the flavor of it. Y'all know Popeye's peppers is everything. It's something about Popeye's peppers. They just so good.
So y'all.
Did you taste the ranch? What'd you think?
But see, I ain't that into ranch.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to tell, I can't tell one ranch from another, to be honest, y'all.
You're definitely not a ranch eater.
For one, I don't eat it that much.
Yeah.
Well, that's the main thing. I don't eat that much.
Yeah, people who eat a lot of ranch, y'all know. We could tell good ranch from ranch that's not so good. And we have our favorites.
So, y'all, if you haven't seen it yet, you want to see how I made that ranch? Go back and watch the short that came out earlier today. And since you said it was good, I am going to link the person whose recipe it was. I guess it was Wingstop recipe though, huh? That's what she said. Do they really have the employees in the back making? This just in, y'all. Wingstop employees actually make the ranch in the back. If you're a Wingstop employee or former employee and you'd like to confirm or deny that, feel free to drop us a comment down below. So, y'all, it's been a bit of a stressful and eventful week for us. Y'all know we got 2 new cats, 2 little kittens, and one of them, T'Challa, has been kind of sick since Sunday. Today is Wednesday for us. Y'all ain't gonna see this till Friday, but he been kind of sick since Sunday, kind of low energy, not really wanting to eat as much, not wanting to play as much, sleeping a lot more than he usually does. And we already had an appointment for them on Tuesday to get their first set of vaccines and stuff like that. Well, he was starting to get better by then, but he was still kind of down, and the vet didn't really want to do all the testing and vaccines and stuff.
And he had a fever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he had 104 fever. Which, for cats, 104 fever is not the same as it is for humans, because their normal temperature, according to the vets, is like 101 to 103. Although that's not what I read when I Googled searched it, but they're vets, so they should know. So because he had that fever, she was like, no, we're not going to do it. He's like, bring him back. You know, he's better.
So she also recommended, because this is just a wellness clinic. All they do is spay and neuter and, you know, vaccines and stuff. We can't really do a whole lot of testing and treatment. So she recommended that we take him, and she specified that day. She said, take him today.
Yeah.
To a full service clinic, get him checked out. So we did that. There was a lot of running around that day, y'all. But yeah, he seems to be pulling through. He's pretty much back to normal at this point. Still a little. He still don't play as much, from what I see. And he still be chilling and stuff a whole lot more than he used to.
Yeah, definitely.
But hopefully Simba doesn't come down with whatever it was T'Challa has or had.
Yeah. So yeah, it was very stressful. It was very emotionally exhausting. Because y'all, you know, if you've ever gotten attached to any of your pets and you know how much you care about them, and they're babies. They're literally kittens, 10 weeks old. Well, 9 weeks. They're not even 10 weeks yet. 10 weeks on tomorrow. And, you know, they don't understand what's going on. First of all, just having to get shots is stressful for them. Being out of their environment is stressful. And then to be running around, you know, from one clinic to another. And it was just hard on them. It was hard on the kittens to have to experience that. And y'all, at this point, we still don't know what's wrong. So they said that it might be an upper respiratory infection, which is viral, which is something he gets over. And it probably was that, because he is almost back to normal now. So it could have been that. But they're doing, they did test, and the test came back negative. They did say he has some mild anemia, so we need to figure out what to do about that. But they didn't really find anything wrong that would have caused like the fever and stuff.
Because anemia don't cause fever, does it?
No.
I just thought about that.
So we still don't know what's wrong with him, what was wrong. But also, they're also at an age where they're really, and I did read about this, that as these kittens continue to grow and develop, you start to see their true personality come out. So it could also be that, because we're starting to see, baby, when Simba was maybe a couple weeks younger, he was a lot more calmer, and now he's the wild one. Mm-hmm. So we're starting to see a different side of him. It could be also that besides T'Challa having been sick, it could also be that he's coming into his true personality, which might be a little more subdued, where he just likes to have more like calm time. That's definitely a possibility, because they're also becoming more independent. At first they was like constantly up under each other, constantly in the same room, in the same space. Now they kind of do their own things a little bit. They play together, but they do their own things. And sometimes Simba wants to play and T'Challa wants to go lay up in the windowsill and get some sun. So we might just be seeing just normal changes in personality.
But imagine this, y'all. So this was their very first trip to the vet. Did she say they were used to car rides? Okay. So this was their very first time also being on such a long car ride. Because it was about 30 minutes. 30-minute drive from where we live to the vet. And so in and out of the carrier several times. At the vet with all these different people standing in the room and handling them and talking. And
first time around a lot of other animals. There were big barking dogs, and they were scared of that. They had never been around that.
So, and then let's look at this from T'Challa's standpoint, y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you, they took Simba's temperature with the ear thing, because the vet said that can read lower. That that's not as accurate as rectal temperature. So imagine this, y'all. So I'm in this place, all these new people around me. I'm not used to these voices. I'm not used to these smells. I'm not used to this stuff I'm seeing. All of a sudden, these hands that I'm not familiar with pick me up, hold me tight. There's a sharp stabbing pain in my leg. Then 2-3 minutes later, I feel something going up my butt. It's like, wait a minute. And I scream out like, hey, stop. But nobody stopped. They just hold me tighter.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm back on the table. I'm looking around like, wait, what just happened? So then they take me in a room away from my mom and dad and my brother. And some more poking and prodding go on. I mean,
yeah,
that's what happened from his point of view, y'all.
Yeah, and I researched everything, and I both witnessed and experienced it and learned that cats can be, especially kittens, but cats in general, can be extremely stressed after vet appointments. Y'all, T'Challa, my sweet baby, was so traumatized. When he got home, he got out of the carrier to eat. He went back in the carrier and stayed in there for hours. He was asleep for a while, but when I went to check on him a couple times, he was not asleep, but he wouldn't come out the carrier. He didn't even come to me when I called him, which is unusual. And so he was traumatized by the experience. And the sad thing is he has to go back because he didn't get to get his shots. So we're going to try to take him next week. I just feel so bad for him. So bad. Poor baby.
So how's the you tried the lemon pepper yet?
It's good. You haven't tried it yet?
Does it taste like lemon pepper?
A little. Now Wingstop.
Well, no. This ain't no copycat wing recipe, y'all. I made my own version of lemon pepper using Tangie's blend lemon zest seasoning. That's one of the seasonings that's on there.
Good stuff.
And this spicy one has Keeping Up with the Catrons chicken addict on it, in addition to all the other stuff I named.
Yeah, I like that spice.
I might have put that on the lemon pepper one, actually. I put the chicken addict on the lemon pepper. So just trying to be a little, you know, trying to experiment a little bit. Do something a little out the box, outside the box.
How y'all doing over there? What y'all eating on? I know y'all eating on something good. Put it in the comment section down below. I remember when we used to ask what y'all were eating. We used to recreate y'all meals. We used to like to do that. We stopped doing it a while ago, but it's a lot of fun.
So, how many of y'all like whole wings? And how many of y'all like, you know, the pieces broken down into the drumhead, the flat, and the, well, it'd just be the drumhead and the flat. People throw the tips away, I guess. Or use them to make chicken stock. I was about to say something, y'all, but it would have been a pause moment.
Oh, Lord.
I like this piece.
Y'all be killing me with them pause moments.
Ain't no good movies out, huh?
I don't know. I haven't heard of any, but I never hear of them. Unless I see it on social media occasionally and say, oh, this movie's coming out. That's how I knew about the new Scream. Occasion. Because I don't be, my social media feed don't have like entertainment stuff. So Caden, he be on TikTok and he see new movies that come out. He tell us and we be like, oh, we're gonna go see them. This that spicy one have like a smoky flavor. Is that a seasoning or what makes it with that smokiness? I like it.
I think that Mark Wings seasoning has some smoky stuff in it.
I like
the only other thing on there is Tony Sachet onion powder and garlic powder. Air fryer too, y'all. Wings were cooked in the air fryer.
They're good too, y'all. I like them. To me, they're so much better. I like fried chicken wings, but I'm not a big fried chicken person, y'all. Listen,
I am.
I eat it, but it's not my favorite. But I love air fried chicken or baked chicken and stuff like that. Because to me, you get better flavors.
That is true.
From both the chicken and from whatever you season it with. With batter fried, you just get batter flavor. Even if the batter is well seasoned, you ain't gonna get nothing like what you get with this.
That's true, but sometimes you just want that fried chicken.
We conditioned to want that. I don't know, we love that fried, batter fried taste. I don't know why.
You don't know why? You know why.
That pepper hot.
Pepper hot? What was I saying?
You cut your finger.
Oh, yeah.
How you cut it?
Y'all, we got this new knife. Y'all saw it. Some of y'all saw it in a video that I did reviewing it. Because that was our first sponsored video. But that knife is sharp, y'all. And I don't even know how. I just touched it or something, touched the edge of it. And it nicked me just a little bit. But I know if these seasonings get down in there, it's going to be burning. Today is my son's birthday. He just turned a big 30, y'all.
Oh, that's a big one. That means you old.
You know what that means? It's also the essence of Sonia's birthday. She just turned 40. So shout out to the birthday folks.
Yes, happy birthday. I love turning 40. I'm not gonna lie. That was a major milestone birthday for me. And so many other women that I know that have talked about similar experiences. So Sonia, let me know if you felt like this. But 40 felt like such a freeing, liberating birthday for me. It's something about when a woman turns 40, it's like, okay, you just start to live your life for you. You don't care what other people think about anything. Like, you don't be with any of the BS. You ain't with any of the drama. You just have a peaceful, happy life. And it just feels so free to get to that place. And I don't know what it is about 40, but I know lots of women have said that. And I ain't believe it. I was like, yeah, whatever. And when I turned 40, it was like an overnight transition. Things that I once worried about, I ain't cared or anything about anymore. You know, you're a young woman. You got so many pressures and responsibilities and things. Not that you don't have responsibilities, but you learn to balance things better, and you learn to recognize that some of those things you're taking on, not because you want to, but because you're expected to. So you let go of meeting other people's expectations and just focus on what you want and create the life you want for yourself. So turning 40 was everything for me. And I've literally been on a self-growth journey ever since. I think 40 is just the best. Probably the best decade. I don't know. I can only say so far. Because I'm still in my 40s. But I know that I like it.
You like being in your 40s?
I like being in my 40s. What was your favorite decade?
My favorite decade has been the one I'm in right now so far. 50s.
Oh, so it's the 50s.
I was just thinking that, women,
Cause we
it's like for
fast.
women, huh?
Probably because we mature faster. Ours is 40.
That's not what I was about to say. Women feel that big change and, see 40 as the big milestone. I think men tend to look at 50 as a bigger milestone for some reason. Even though men tend to make less of a big deal about, turning an age on the decade and all this other kind of stuff than women do. It's almost like that's when they call it over the hill. That's a horrible thing though. Because once you get over the hill, ain't nothing left but downhill. Like that's the thought behind that.
Oh my goodness. Not nothing left but downhill.
That's why they call it over the hill.
Man,
but I'm not looking at it like that,
Joe. That's a discouraging way to look at it.
It is. I'm not looking at it like that. Yeah.
It's the truth though. Once you was 50.
Don't say that. Don't say that. My best years are ahead of me. Put it that way.
Yeah.
God damn it. We bringing this thing to a close.
And I'm full. I can better eat the last one.
I put that on there as an extra anyway.
Oh.
I figured you weren't gonna eat no more than 3.
They're good.
They good? You tasted the spicy one yet?
I'm eating lemon pepper right now.
Oh, it tastes spicy. If you like spice, it's good and spicy.
That's why I'm excited.
Anyway, y'all, we're gonna close this thing out. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. Again, make sure you go back and watch the short to see how I made this how I made this this ranch. And we will catch y'all on the next one. T&V Nation out.
Bye.